playing on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, I apologize. But, yeah. And I will also quickly talk about the Frosty Tools bot as well, just as a little side stupid thing. But yeah. Ads will end in 40 seconds. And I got to get rid of that dude because he's the squeaky feet. Okay, have that go away. Got 9 seconds left. All right, so as a little side thing, the frostytools.com bot, it's an AI bot, and what it's designed to do is that because it can detect when the ad breaks happen, it looks at everything that was talked about between then and the previous ad break, and it does a recap, which is why it talks about stuff, and it's pretty good. Like it can sometimes. You can talk about something and it will kind of reference that and talk about other stuff or things. Like, I think yesterday we had somebody talking about an engine swap in their car, and it talked about other engine swaps in other cars or something. Like, it was super weird. But it's a fun little bot. Just something to kind of keep something to kind of give a recap of what we were talking about. So then when we come back from the break, we can go right back into doing whatever. But, yeah. And in fact, here's another thing too. Let me do this. So I'm going to log out. Main screen. The main screen when you start is likely going to look like this. Oh, it's going to look like this. Okay. They've actually got a thing where depending on where you are in the story, your title screen will match that expansion, right? If, for example, you got into Heavensward, right? The title screen would look like this, right? So you kind of get like an idea of the theme of each expansion as well. Now, when I start, let's see here. When you create a character, actually no, I take that back. Leave. When you initially start, it's going to ask you for a data center. Are you in North America, Europe, Japanese, or Oceania? Okay. So essentially, you want to pick where your friends are essentially playing, right? Now that being said, I have friends that live in Europe, and they play on the Europe data center. Me, as an American, I am on the Crystal data center in North America, but if I go to the European data center, these are the servers on each one. There's the Chaos Shard and the Light Shard. So I'm going to move over there real quick. Okay? So it's connecting. I'm now connecting to the European data centers. And now, go through the world. Okay, so I do not have any servers on the light side, the light server. So let me go back in there. Hit Chaos. Do you feel lag when on Europe servers? There might be a little bit, yeah. And there. I made a character, a Vera, on a server that my friend plays, and they are level 8. So yeah, they're extreme. Like, this is very early game. Very early game. The Conjurer becomes what is called the White Mage. Oh my god, I'm getting dinged with all the shit I bought. Ignore all the beeps. The game does have you pay real money and get visual stuff, and then apparently all that stuff is just delivered. Okay, so do be aware. I kind of keep this on the down low. I am running a couple mods because I do end game content. I want